systems online.
Hello, citizens of the verse. Welcome to another episode of an Avionics Technician's Guide, or ATG for short. My professional experience between the MV-22 Osprey and now the 737 at the Boeing Company has made me enjoy analyzing ships within the verse. If this is your first time watching my content, then welcome. I am Seer6. I've been watching this game since the beginning, and I've been backing since 2014. And now, I create content that is more than just stating facts. My content is intended to help people like you figure out what role you want to play, and if the ship in question really fits the niche that you desire. I analyze everything and put things into perspective, all in all to make you think. Feedback is always appreciated, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this series. Tell me what ship you would like to see next, and check out other videos within this series or within my channel. And now, without further chatter, let us analyze the ship in full detail, the Anvil Arrow. Today we'll start off with a pre-flight walk-around, examining the weapons package and exterior of the ship, reviewing the flight deck, analyzing components, flight performance, loadouts, and wrapping up the video with my final thoughts on the ship. Let's begin. The Arrow is Anvil's brand new light fighter. Featured last year during the anniversary sale, the ship surprisingly kept most of its maneuverability after the 3.5 flight model update, making it now one of the smoothest ships to fly in space and in atmosphere. The ship homes in at $70 right now in store as a standalone ship, or $90 as a game package. And with that, it offers flexibility for the new players and can become a fine-tuned killing machine in the hands of a seasoned veteran pilot. Not only that, the ship being a light fighter also means it's small. In fact, this fighter has a very small surface area when facing a target, making it even more annoying to land a shot on. Let's get a closer look and discuss the ship as we start our pre-flight walk-around. I will see you on the ground. Starting off our walk-around, to the front of the ship we have what seems to be a pitot static probe. This instrument reads airspeed and atmospheric pressure, then translates the information to the pilot on the HUD so they can see how high and how fast they are flying. Under the ship we have the nose and main landing gear, all are skids. Along the sides we have the intakes and the first weapon hardpoint. The Arrow comes stock with two gimbaled size 2 ballistic guns under the fuselage, meaning that if a wing is ripped off, it will not lose its weapon hardpoint. Along the wings themselves are the missile hardpoints. On either side are two size 2 missile and one size 2 missile for a grand total of 6 missiles. On top of the ship we have a size 3 turret, and with that are two size 1 laser repeaters. Keep in mind the turret is gimbaled, so using the auto gimbal mode can help a new player while they start their PvP journey. Moving to the aft end of the ship we have the single engine and the vertical stabilizers that are stored in the upright position until you cycle the landing gear. Now, with our walk around complete, let's take a look at the inside of the ship. Once at the controls, at the left, you have the unlock, lock, open, close exterior switch. You have the ejection seat at your crotch. Above that is the cycle power and go flight ready button. And to the right is the spool quantum drive and engine switches. The Arrow has 4 MFDs, 2 on each screen, and the standard radar screen in the middle. Now, with our flight deck analysis complete, let's take her for a spin. I'll see you in the air. As I mentioned at the beginning, flight performance overall is pretty dang good, in space, and on a planet or a moon. Overall, this is one of my favorite ships to take down into atmosphere and do Star Wars Canyon runs. Now, looking at the components that make up the ship, the Arrow comes with a Class C civilian quantum drive. As usual, this is fine. You can change this out if you want, or you can keep it. The ship comes with 2 Bracer Grade C military class coolers. Again, I'd swap them out with the Grade B military class polars. The ship also comes with a Aegis Regulus Grade C military class power plant. For PvP purposes, I would swap it out with a Sunflare Grade C competition class power plant. The ship also comes with 2 all-stop Grade C military class shield generators. I would swap these out for the Force Wall Grade B military class shield generators. I understand there's no component insurance in the game, and you can keep the stock loadout to save money. All this is a recommendation. To learn more about ship components, check out my video on understanding ship components themselves. If you do not know anything about them, I guarantee this will help you. Now, let's discuss some loadouts. My personal loadout includes fixed size 3 Gatling guns with a standard missile loadout. If I'm taking on bigger ships, I'll go with fixed size 3 energy or ballistic cannons depending if I'm in a fleet or solo. If I'm in a fleet, I'll use ballistic. Solo, I'll use energy weapons so I do not have to worry about ammo consumption. For the missile loadout, it'll be 1 size 3 missile on a rack and 1 size 2 missile on a rack, for a total of 4 missiles. And for taking on a fighter of equal size, I'll use the fixed Gatling guns, 4 size 1 and 2 size 1 missiles per wing, for a total of 12 missiles. The missiles allow me to keep damage on the shields, delaying the recharge, while the ballistics penetrate the already weakened shields. However, if you're flying gimbaled, then you can fly with the same principles, but keep in mind the damage will not be optimal. To learn more about hardpoints and how to fit your ship properly, then check out my personal tutorial on ship hardpoints at the end of this video. Just remember, once again, all I'm doing is trying to give recommendations. So if you find a loadout that fits your needs, then use it, because at the end of the day, it's your choice. Now, as for my final thoughts on the ship, with the analysis we just went through, this is a ship I get alongside with something like a Titan. Once in-game ship rentals and more ships are up for grabs, then I will work my way towards this ship. I would not melt down my starter for a single seat fighter because I lose flexibility between different mission types. Plus, the Arrow does not have a bed, forcing you to land instead of having the ability to stay in space. But it's your journey overall, so use the ship as you please. As always, I thank you for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed this video and got something out of it, then I ask you to consider to like and sharing it with fellow backers so they can make a decision on their own role-playing style. And feel free to subscribe for more content if you are new. But until next time, fellow citizens, I will see you on the flip side.